Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, welcome to the awesomest of awesome game live play-by-play reaction. The Edmonton Oilers and the Calgary Flames. Calgary are trying to start her up in the pregame skate as both teams cross center ice again. Do I expect fireworks tonight? No. Why, Matt? Why do you not expect fireworks? Last game, there was lots of penalties. Last game, there was lots of fireworks. Because this game, there are people in the building that are stopping fireworks from happening. You don't believe me? Just watch. The refs have probably been told no more of what happened on Tuesday. That was unacceptable. That is not hockey. We've seen it all before. We've been here before where one game gets really roughy and the next game is kind of going to church type thing. That's how I expect this game to be, like going to church. How's everybody's Christmas? Hopefully everybody got what they wanted from the Santa Claus. I know I got myself a really nice shirt. If you guys didn't know, I got myself a t-shirt that's a Stuart Skinner shirt. I know, kind of odd that I got it after he got traded, but hey, that's what Christmas presents are for, right? You buy them early in the year or before Christmas and they become Christmas presents. As I said, hopefully everybody's enjoying their holidays. Can't wait for this game to get started. Do I expect a little bit of heat? I guess, but I'm not expecting the full-blown what we saw last game. And if you are, well, good on you, because you see more than I do. Lots of games on the schedule. That whole Team Canada fiasco, man. These guys better pull their heads out of their asses. Otherwise, it's going to be another quick World Juniors for them. I'm going to go on record and saying it again. Gavin McKenna isn't it. Hey, how's it going? Hey, you're not wrong there, Nick. Not wrong at all. Gavin McKenna hasn't looked very good at all at this World Junior. Yeah, he got the power play assist in overtime today, but honestly, it was a fluke bounce that landed on his stick. But hey, oh, I forgot to do that. My bad on that, folks. We are not in Edmonton. No, nay. We are not in Edmonton at all. If in fact, though, how was your Christmas, Nick? Did you get everything that you ever wanted? Was Santa good to you? Santa was good to me. Well, he was especially good to the kids. But ain't that the way it always is? It's their goaltending. I honestly think it's their goaltending, man. I will beat that drum until I'm blue in the face. Latvia's goaltending is better than what we've given them credit for. Like last year, would that goalie last year make like 60, 70 saves in that win against Canada? It's the goaltending, the Latvian goaltending. They don't have much for firepower, but man, they can make a save or two when needed and called upon. And sometimes that's all it needs, right? It's just that save. Fucking A. Good shit there, kid. I can't even hate on that. Like, as much as I'm sitting here still not liking the trade and thinking that it was Bowman's worst decision, and I know I'm alone in saying that. Don't have to remind me. I know I'm alone in saying that. I just feel like there could have been other things done. But I get it. I get it. I gotta move on. Connor Ingram will get his third start in an Oilers jersey. You know what they are, though? That's the thing, is Latvian goalies are on scouts' radar. I'm Tom Hanks alone on the island with my Wilson, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Like, sometimes you gotta be that guy, right? You gotta be the guy that walks a different beat. It's not very cool to follow the path of everyone else. That's why I'm a leader, not a follower. That's why I'm a leader of men. I refuse to follow. We're gonna listen to some old Canada here.
For Calgary Flames, George Canyon,
George Canyon,
Chris Merrick, and members of the CPKC Police Service Honor Guard in the performance of tonight's national anthem.
Bang! Baby. Good call on that.
With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on God for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on God for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on God for thee.
He's no Brett Kissel, that's for sure.
Another Battle of Alberta takes center stage on Hockey Night in Canada, the season series. One win apiece. Tonight, the second meeting in 5 days may be the best installment yet. It always feels like everything's on the line when Calgary and Edmonton meet. And they'll roll back the same goaltenders as Tuesday. Connor Ingram, his AHL numbers less than stellar, but all of a sudden 2-0 and making his third straight start for the Edmonton Oilers. At the other end, Dustin Wolf, NHL game number 100. He has 48 career wins, and he made 34 saves in the loss in Edmonton.
And John, we're going to see a lot of this matchup. I'm really looking forward to this. Michael Backlund.
Like I said, if you guys are here for fireworks, I don't see it. I just don't see this game being
Connor McDavid. McDavid last 11 games. 12
heavy.
31 points. That is unbelievable.
It was exactly what the Oilers wanted on their home ice. The Flames trying to return the favor. And another installment of the Battle of Alberta.
And we are underway. Oilers win the face-off.
Henry marches in. Sliding play by Weegar. second period of Tuesday night's game, and he starts tonight for Huska.
Yes, Uyghur left. Why did Uyghur leave the game on Tuesday?
The wrong kind of emotion, he said, on Tuesday.
I still like emotion, and he'll channel in the right direction, John.
Lots of energy at the Saddle Dome. Regula across. Nurse.
Remind us all, why did Uyghur leave the game?
Regula on the backhand. Swings
Come on, Savoy.
working in the corner for Edmonton. Trying to block it a bunch of body in front. Wolf guarding that blocker post. Didn't have to make a stop. Regula. Shot on the
Regula.
Michael Backlund. And will chop that free for the Flames.
That was a good first shift by the Henrique line, the third line for the Oilers.
Coleman navigates to Backlund. 6 points in his last 3 games. For the captain of the Calgary Flames. Ball steps up. It's Roslovic.
Also, I will talk about the Thomasak news that happened.
Always seems to be, especially when these two teams meet.
Yeah,
Slicing it off the stick of fair.
I talked to a few people about that. There's a lot of mixed emotions on that.
Standing room now coming in. Kuznetsov right on him.
But
Out of the corner, Draisaitl. And that
I want to tell everybody, that's an automatic 2 and a 10.
Thompson. Awesome. Calgary coming in. Calgary shoots. Stop. Rebound. Push to the net.
Ingram tested early. Good to see. You got to get that puck feel.
To the puck. Rasmus Anderson. In a slot for Calgary. Off of Bouchard. And Ingram will
So-
get this time.
The thing with Thomasak, and this is what I don't like about the comments that I've been hearing about Thomasak. Oh, he never got a shot. He never really... He played a lot of minutes with Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl at the beginning of the year. And he just wasn't producing. Trent Friedrich is better than Thomasak because he does more than Thomasak does. Thomasak is a pure goal scorer. He's just not used to North American ice. What the Oilers should have done was put him in the AHL, let him get used to the North American size ice and the North American style of play, and then call him up. They didn't. They put him with the big club, and it kind of derailed him.
Flames ball. Down the boards. Coleman after it in the corner. AJ Hopkins able to get there first for Edmonton.
Yeah, the whole tapping of the glass is a tech all day, every day. You can't...
Rasmus Anderson.
I don't know what it is. I think it's the league. They don't like the fact that the glass might shatter, so they don't want you banging on it. I get it. I didn't know. I don't agree with it, but hey, it is what it is. You got the 2 and the 10,
Dustin Wolf.
and we'll see you again.
Good. And that's the first appearance since Scott Oak pointed out Vodka was navigating over center ice in one.
Hey, it also clears up $1.2 million.
Hanlon. It's full time for counter, trying to get something going physically early in this battle. Kirkland up to the point. Brustevich shot, unable to be tipped by Lombard. Janmark, Carlin. Frederick is there for Edmonton. Up ice will be snapped onto Jones, who comes across the Calgary line. Brustevich stole. Jones got it back. Janmark plays it down in behind Wolf. Brustevich to Klapka.
Right, Nick? How dare you tap the glass to make sure it's safe? That's all he was doing. He was just making sure it was solid, right? Just making sure it's solid. Oh.
From the Flames. Huberdeau. Tracking the conversations in the pregame.
And you would kind of expect that physical play, right, John? Especially from that fourth line of the Flames.
Frost nearly breaks through, but Regula got an alpha ball there.
And that'll be a penalty against the Oilers and Regula.
They say it deflected out.
All right. When you have a guy like Connor McDavid, it's not just the center.
Maybe.
It's not just
Maybe
the
not.
backline. Watch Jerry here.
I thought that was clean out, but I guess it went off the net.
That would have been a
No
clean
call.
chance by McDavid. Klapka, great hit on Stastny.
That wasn't a great hit. He hit glass, dumbass.
Do the same thing on Emerson. And here's the play that was overturned. It looked as though it was going to be a 2-minute delayed game by Regula.
They don't break anymore because it's different glass.
That's not
This glass cracks, it doesn't shatter.
Start with the puck. Kuznetsov shot goes wide.
It's a different temper of glass now.
Front, loose
apparently.
Piece was Farabee, but the Oilers able to take it away.
Stronger.
As Farabee could finish off strongly enough. Working his way up ice is Rosselman. He's moving the line.
So yeah, you gotta think it was Zdeno Chara era that the last glass shatter broke.
Gets it into the corner. Engel moves it. Comes right to ball. Ball down the middle. Now Shergo's point by Farabee working on it. Shergo reaches wide. Puck still loose. Ingram desperately trying to cover. Will get the glove on it. With some action in front of the Oilers there.
That was a physical play by Ekholm. And let's take a look at the play on the wall here by Mike Olsen. That was very poor play, going right through the middle. That led to this great scoring chance by the Flame. Watch Ekholm after the whistle blows. He takes down Farabee rather hard, but Farabee was digging away pretty good, and Ekholm took exception to that. There's Kent Kabelka, head athletic therapist for the Flames, tending to Joel Farabee.
Seems to be cradling that left hand. Not sure if he got it twisted up in that exchange.
Okay, here's another look at it. Here's the battle. There's Farabee trying to whack away at that puck, and Ekholm doesn't like it, and he goes after him.
You sit down when you pee. Yeah, he did just go bang! Oh!
We'll have to keep our eye on that.
Well, you gonna poke my goalie? I'm gonna smack you. Nice push by Ek, though. I was going, Kimo, how was your Christmas?
With these two teams bookending the Christmas break.
It's a carryover from Tuesday. I love it, John.
Darnell Nurse, he was in the thick of it as well. Stretch pass doesn't work. Goes right on to Dustin Wolf, who...
We're 15-31 first period. Shots are 4-0 for Calgary. That's not a shot. Don't count that as a shot. Come on, stat guy.
Pops it over. Nugent Hopkins sends it in. Dustin Wolf steps out. Back in.
And I only sit down when I pee because it doesn't splash the floor.
Center, moving in. Connor's airing. Two back foot drop pass didn't work.
And that's icing against the Oilers.
Send it down. That'll be icing against Edmonton.
Mine was alright, you know, kids be kids. It was okay, got everything I wanted, which is just for everybody to be happy and healthy. As you get older and you become an adult and you have a family, oh yeah, everything was good for Christmas. Like I said, as you get older and become an adult-ish and have a family, it's more about them and less about you. No, that causes problems. And another icing against the Oilers here. No, Nick, that causes problems.
And I like the execution here by the Flames exiting their zone. Here's Wolf, gets it quickly to Rasmus Anderson, just punches it out to Michael Backlund. Away they go up to Zeri and enter the zone.
You don't want that stain on your ball sack.
Calgary pops it back. Reading it was Nugent Hopkins. He'll clear for Edmonton. Spins one over to Calgary. Leaves for Shergovich. On to Calgary. The Oilers zone. Calgary floats to Shergovich. Back against the grain. And Ingram got enough. What a pass that was.
Calgary has more jump today, I'll say that.
To the line. Verstevich. His shot. I think it will be two.
I will say that. Calgary's got more jump tonight.
Calgary holds it in for Calgary. Pursued by Jones. Knocked off his stick. Shergovich will find it. Swings to the line. Verstevich wanted to be heads up, make a play. But that one just
Just as I say that, Connor did. It's like, yeah, jump, eh, bud? Watch this. Hold my burr.
What a great play by Hanley to cover up for his partner.
Hey, how's it going, Renegade?
Minute 20 shift for McDavid, or he might have been away. Ryan Huska liked the way Verstevich handled himself. Here comes Klapka. Out in front with Kirkland and a stop by Ingram. Klapka. The ball is shot stop. Ingram's got it.
How was your Christmas, Renegade?
So Verstevich under pressure. From
Yeah,
McDavid.
way too much white, yeah. Renegade, I will tell you this much for free. When they made the move to get Connor Ingram, The move was to always have him play in the NHL by game 20 of the NHL season, the AHL season. But he was playing so badly, they couldn't do it. And it would take a miracle for him. And this is me talking to people down in Bakersfield. You're not wrong, Jones. Well, he went home to go to Christmas, right? And I guess when... first intermission, I'll give you the full Thomas Sack story. Let me finish this story. Ingram was always supposed to get called up. Oh, lots and lots of turkey. I had turkey at my dad's house. Came home and cooked my own turkey yesterday. Sorry, Diane cooked our turkey yesterday. And I've been eating nothing but turkey. I love it. I'm a big turkey guy. I could eat turkey January 1st to December 31st all year round. Turkey, stuffing, gravy, nom nom nom. But yes, Ingram was always supposed to come to Edmonton. But it took a miracle for him to get here because he was playing so bad in Bakersfield. It took us trading our number one goalie, the guy we traded for, to get hurt. And now look where we have Ingram. Like I said, if we don't trade Stuart Skinner, Connor Ingram's not in Edmonton right now. Connor Ingram's on his way to now the suspended East Coast Hockey League. Yes. Hey, how's it going, Janice? Welcome. Yes, you heard that right. The East Coast Hockey League right now is under strike. What's good, man? What's good? I'm alright. Enjoying the snow. But yes, the East Coast Hockey League started a strike yesterday. Oh no, Janice, that's not cool. Hey, more for me, man. More for me. I don't mind.
Proves that the Flames made a wise or lucky pick, however you would choose to describe it, at number 214 in 2019. John?
I'm with you, Scott. I think that Dustin Wolf was tremendous too.
Nice. Quinn Hudson will be back in the NHL by January.
What an incredible journey from
Oh, Mo, I always have a good night, man. It's always good to be an Oilers fan. I always say, a bad night being an Oilers fan is still better than a good night being a Flame one. You're not wrong, Renegade. You're not wrong. They need it. Otherwise, a trade is going to happen. You're absolutely right, Renegade. No matter what I feel about it, you're absolutely right. Ingram has to shine with Picard right now.
From the back end, up to center, Bajapani chipped it in, and Kuznetsov will gather ahead of Dustin Wolf.
Right, Nick? I'm with you. Where do I sign the $500 contract?
Around the corner, Kuznetsov trying to return it there. Klapka finds it, swings it, push it,
And the Flames score.
Just a real nice entry again by the Flames. And weave in, Calgary gets it down low. Here's, look at that work by Klapka. And he's just such a big man. He's just going to continue to hunt this puck down behind the net. Slot Sharangovich for his 7th.
Well, shit.
That's more like it for Yegor Sharangovich. That's a release we saw a couple seasons ago.
Right?
In which he had a big year.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome to hear. I think you're going to see both Hudson and Howard up in the NHL before the end of the year. 13 minutes left in the first period. 8-1 of the shots for Calgary. 1-0 is the score.
So the bump up for Klapka. And the first goal of the game belongs to the Calgary Flames. Open it up for the 18th.
And that's a power play for the Edmonton Oilers. And you get the first graphic look.
Coming up.
Right through the neutral zone. Here's a long stretch pass, and there is the hook.
Hey, you got the graphic.
And the arm of the referee went up immediately.
You're not wrong, Hockey. That is one area of the ice you need to protect at all times. Your slots.
That was one of Edmonton's edges in the game. 3 for 6 on Tuesday. Bouchard swings over. Was trying to answer back quickly, but Rasmus Anderson got in front of that shot. Edmonton has 11 power play goals through their last 6 games.
In the month of December, 40.5%.
This is the league's #1 power play.
Lots of games happening today, including a World Junior game that I was very interested in.
Stopped by Wolf. Draisaitl gathers. Bouchard lets it go. Another save, Dustin Wolf. Bouchard. Return to McDavid on the backhand. Stick handling in. Spotted away. Blake Coleman.
McDavid tried to diddle dangle doodle and he couldn't diddle dangle doodle.
Draisaitl had the hat trick. In fact, all of his goals against Calgary have been on the power play this year. McDavid dialing it up, but backs off a bit. Draisaitl finds McDavid. Draisaitl shoots that one off the stick of Hanley. Elevated off the tip of the glass, stays in. Oilers on the power play, working to the point. Bouchard gets it back. Now Draisaitl.
You saw that, eh, Nick?
One-timer Bouchard
Scores! Evan Bouchard!
Well, this ever dangerous power play by the Oilers, you just can't take penalties. They are just lethal, and right now they are feeling. Look at all the chances right here. McDavid with a good chance. Nice save by Wolf, and then big bomb from Bouchard. Turned aside. How about Hanley getting a stick on this one, taking away the Draisaitl chance on the power play? But this is just a ridiculously good shot by Evan Bouchard. That is pretty much unstoppable. You can see Dustin Wolf is actually in really good position, but Bouchard rips that home for his 7th. That's a great shot.
No, Renegade, I don't see that at all. With Trent Friedrich, I don't see that at all. I don't see a buyout coming this year. Next year, if he doesn't do well, I could see that. But as for this year, no. He does a lot more than just score. He does more than what fans give him credit for. That's a... But I understand what you're saying. I get what you're saying. If anything, there'd be a trade that would happen, where the Oilers are going to have to sweeten that pot to get rid of that contract. But I understand exactly what you mean. I don't like the move because I like the player. I think Trent Friedrich is still coming off a very gruesome injury that he doesn't know how to push off with. He's still trying to figure that aspect of his game out, right? And ankles, man. Once they're gone, right?
Another Calgary goal. Anderson shoots block save by Ingram.
Oh boy, what a great shift by the Flames after getting scored on. This is how you respond. And it was their D getting...
Like, I do know what you mean, though, Renegade. Like, something has to break. Oh, no. That's exactly it. He's not a top 6 player. I don't think he's fast enough to be a top 6 player in Edmonton. It worked in Boston because all Boston players are slow. And the system. Again, I come back to system and structure. I think he's a good third liner. I think if you get him in the right position to be on the third line, he'll be okay, which is exactly where you need him. Especially when you have Howard and Hudson coming back to be in your top 6. You put him, Mangiapane, and what the fuck his name is? Hopkins? Or even Hendrick? I think those are 2 good lines that you have. Your bottom 6 is going to look up pretty different in January-ish. When Kapanen comes back. Yeah, that's a lot of money, right? Like, He knows that he's not performing up to his contract, but that's where I wish you could do what the NFL does. Or the MLB, I can't remember which league it does. Can we restructure? That was a late hit by number 7 on Connor McDavid. Dude, chill out. You got beat. You got walked again. The NHL should be able to go to their players. Let's restructure your deal.
What a start to this game. Great energy by both sides.
Yeah, that's where he was, though. He was on the second line, right? Yeah, Nick, that was an awesome pass. 8 minutes left to go in the first period. Shots are now 10-8 after they were 8-0 for Calgary. 1-1 is the score. Oilers score on the power play. Bouchard. Assisted by Draisaitl and Hopkins. 4-on-4.
Oh boy, action at both ends. It's back and forth. I talked about the Flames having a good chance. Next shift, it's all the Oilers. Roslovic, watch Wolf come across on that. Great lateral movement by Wolf. And then
Fucking Hyman with the pass.
a couple of great chances right here. But watch Ball unload on McDavid after that.
Unload.
No penalties here. Here's where the penalties start. Both men going to the box.
Hyman, 2 minutes. Well worth it. Anyways, yeah, it's the whole Friedrich thing. I think we as fans need to just realize he was never a top 6 player, and the Oilers wanting him to be and paying him to be one is tough. Oh man, don't be sorry, man. Don't be sorry. That bad, eh? I know the roads here in Edmonton are atrocious. I wouldn't drive on roads outside Edmonton. Right? Burr, 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 burr. Yeah. Yeah. No, I get you, Renegade. Like, and that's one thing that we have to realize is we don't have Frederick to be fast. We have him out there to be type of Patty Maroon type, Milan Lucic type that has hands that can actually score. Evening Epic, how's it going, Sarah? Oh, Christmas was good. You know, spending time with family and friends. Mostly family. Oh yeah, no, we're getting dumped and dumped and dumped on. And because the former mayor of the city of Edmonton didn't think that it was a good idea to spend money on maintenance for roads and snowplows, he blew the entire budget for a year and 1 month. So we don't really see snowplows in the city very often.
Looking uncatchable. Now it's McKinnon who trails McDavid by 6.
That is a good and bad thing to find out there, Nick. That is a scary thing to find out.
I'm with Scott. I didn't think that McKinnon is going to be able to catch McKinnon, and he did it in a month or less.
Coleman on the outside. Curls around Ingram way out on the blocker side, but no harm that time against the Oilers. Echo. Draisaitl. A little 4-on-4. Bouchard along with McDavid. They cross. Connor McDavid.
They're not turning on him. They're turning on the Penguins.
Swings in.
Like Renegade, I don't like that.
Draisaitl back to Bouchard.
I'm just gonna keep quiet about it. I'm just gonna keep quiet. It's better off I don't say nothing.
Flames get a quick change in. Echo on a Draisaitl. Now McDavid. His shot blocked by Weegar, and that'll find the netting.
That situation is better I don't say nothing.
Unstoppable spirit. Sidney Crosby reminds us that brave is won't compete with Team Canada starting February.
They're not booing Skinner, by the way. They're booing the team themselves.
Can't wait to see
The team can't get out of their own zone, can't score a power play goal, can narrowly score a 5-on-5 goal. It's not the goaltending in Pittsburgh. Otherwise, they'd be booing Seelofs every night. And there's boos every night. It didn't matter what goalie was playing. There's boos in that arena. It just sucks that Skinner got put into that situation where the defense might actually be worse than Edmonton, if that was even possible. Moscow Closets. Yeah. 21 seconds left to go in this 4-on-4. 6:11 left in the first period. Very entertaining, but not entertaining at the same time. First period. That's not interference, though, eh, ref? Huberdeau just takes out Echo at the blue line.
Charles will send this one in for Edmonton. Rasmus Anderson turns on a clock. Lyman and Klopka out.
I'm going to tell you, Skinner's going to be a starting goalie in the NHL next year. And his numbers are going to be really, really good. He's going to be a starting goalie for a team in the Pacific Division next year. What in the Russian Moscow closets?
Reaching center. That goes all the way around and right back to the Oilers zone.
4.5 minutes left in the first period. 11-9 shots. 1-1 is the score. You're right. 100% correct on that, Renegade. He knows this is his one and only. Make it count, kid. And he is. He's making the Oilers think about what the next move is. California Closets based in Edmonton. He still does commercials for California Closets. He's still an Edmonton kid. Like, once an Oiler, always an Oiler.
Nearly alone in front for the Oilers. Mangiapane, Bouchard across. Gets it back.
As long as Skinner doesn't sign to a rebuilding team, it has to be a cup contending that needs a goalie. We'll see. Good little cross check there. I like it. I like the physical hits like that. Use a little stick. Who cares? Get up, fight back again.
Talked about it, and you expected that they back it up. Here comes McDavid.
Right? Just to rub it in the Oiler fans.
Calgary makes a spin move to the backhand. Up the boards, ball. Straddles the line. Stops, now shoots. That one blocked in front. Huberdeau.
That's so true, Nick.
On it for the Flames. McDavid has Hyman with him.
That's offside by half a foot. But no, like, I don't know. I just see him signing back in the Western Conference. Probably with Chicago. If it's not in the Pacific, like, again, I'm just looking at the starting lineup. Goalies in the Pacific. Wolf in Calgary. Jari in Edmonton. Binnington in Edmonton. Who do you have? Askarov in San Jose. I mean, Skinner, Askarov in San Jose, not that bad. DeSouls in Anaheim. I mean, he can also go to Anaheim. Just stole Skinner in Anaheim. Like Anaheim, San Jose. LA's got Kemper, but he's kind of hurt as well. Vancouver has Demko and Lehkonen. And that new guy they got, I can't remember his name. Like, he's going to be good, too. Seattle has DeCord. Did I miss anybody? Vegas has Carter Hart. I mean, okay, sure. I think he's an upgrade on Spencer Knight in Chicago, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, they haven't had a sellout. No. Times are tough in Calgary. You guys, Calgary's a big oil town. That's where all the oil head offices are. They're hurting right now down there in Calgary. And it's kind of hard to sell out when your team is in a rebuild that refuses to rebuild. Yeah, you're not wrong, Renegade. Like, he had to go down. Like, that was my big gripe about him. Let me clarify a lot of things. Everyone's saying, well, McDavid wanted him here. That's why he came here. No, that's not why he came here. McDavid made the comments after they signed him about how quick he was. And he's quick. And he was a leading goal scorer in this league that he played in. Of course McDavid was going to say good things about him. But that ice isn't this ice. Those players aren't these players. Over in Europe, it's a finesse game. It is a very different game in Europe. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I think Skinner's way too good of a goalie to not be improved. Different ice level, right? Like I said, different play style, different size. Monday's game is on Prime. Yes, it is. Oh, that's a punch to the head. Come on, ref. Blackbird punches SS24 in the head. Could have used the butt end of his stick if you're telling me the truth. No call, though. Yes, Monday's game is on Prime at 5:30 in Winnipeg. I won't be doing that game. There's a list of games already done that I'll be doing. I won't be doing the Jets game. I will be here for the Bruins game. I will not be available for the Flyer game at 1:30. Yeah, you're not wrong, Epic. It definitely shows that they're trying to have all their goons out there. But that was a very nasty shot to the head. And of course, there's a penalty coming up against the Oilers. Draisaitl. Miss a call. Call that though, right, ref? Typical. Yes, they did. And they tried him for a good stretch, too. So it wasn't like he was just always playing fourth line. They tried him in the top six for like 10 games, and it just wasn't working out. Preseason, it wasn't working. 10 games in the regular season. But again, this goes back to what I've been saying for the last 5 years. The Oilers team in the first 20 games sucks. Don't ever judge a player in the first 20 games of an Oilers season. Judge them by the next 20. And that includes the goaltending, the defense, the forwards. Don't ever judge this team by the first 20 games of any regular season. They just don't show up. Big echo. Nice big save there, mate.
Well, I love that home as a player, but unfortunately for him on this penalty kill, he threw the puck away and it's going to go right to Rasmus Anderson. That's over to Sherry.
Their echo should be gone now.
Quick and wrister once again. But here's a real nice setup with Calgary in the bumper. That's a terrific read by Ingram. Great save.
Yeah, that echo should be gone now, hopefully.
Anderson one-timer, that block by Emerson. It's underneath them, trying to find it on the Flames, and they nearly did, but Coleman prodding away. McDavid short-handed, has Nugent Hopkins 2-on-1. Nugent Hopkins shoots back against the green and missed on the blocker side. Oh, we're not done yet with
Doug Weight was a beauty. Doug Weight was a beauty. This man right here was a beauty. Bill Guerin, another really underrated Oiler. 14 seconds left to go in the first period. 28 seconds left to go in the power play for the Calgary Flames. And that'll do for the first period. 1-1 after 1. Flames will have a brief Igor Ulanov. Oh, 55. Another solid defenseman for the Oilers. But yes, 1-1 after 1. Out-of-town scoreboard as we know it. Yanni Nienema, 44. That's You're singing the praises of the past there, my friend. Yeah, well, Carolina stacked their team that year to get it done. But hey, it's all good. It is what it is. Don't cry over spoiled milk. And then they had to hurt our starting goalie. Not only did they have to stack their team, they hurt our starting goalie. Well, our player hurt our starting goalie. So, the out-of-town scoreboard. The Islanders beat the Rangers 2-0. The Sabres beat the Bruins 4-1. The Maple Leafs beat the Senators 7-5. The Lightning beat the Florida Panthers 4-2. The Capitals beat the Devils 4-3 in overtime. 5-2 final Carolina over Detroit. Wild beat the Jets in overtime 4-3. The Blues hold off the Predators, win 3-2. The Blackhawks beat the Dallas Stars in a shootout 4-3. Game still underway in the second period. LA 4, Ducks 1. San Jose 2, Canucks 1 after 1. After 1 as well, the Golden Knights have 1 and the Avalanche have 0. Now, speaking of the Colorado Fakes, I got something to say. Well, I was happy for Doug Weight to get his ring too. Somebody came at me in my DMs thinking they'd be tough shit. I'm not going to say who because that's giving them clout, and I'm not going to do that. And they told me the Edmonton Oilers only have wins against weak teams. And he proceeded to list off the wins the Edmonton Oilers have against weak teams. This guy's Oiler fan too, which is funny to me. You're not wrong. And if we didn't lose, I honestly believe this wholeheartedly. If we didn't lose our starting goalie that year in game 1 of that series, we would have won the cup. That cup was ours. Unfortunately, the backup and then the backup, just not good enough. Now, so what I said was, yes, you may look at the Oilers' wins and say they're against weak teams. But what if I told you, and this is what I said to him, look at all of Colorado Avalanche's wins. Look at them all their wins. What teams have they beaten? All weak teams. Name 1, 2 teams even that Colorado has beaten that wasn't either a playoff team now or a playoff team last year. And he couldn't. So when I tell you that Colorado is a fake team, taking advantage of their weak-ass schedule against weak opponents, that's what it is. Good for them. They've lost 10 games all year. Good. Or 9 games all year. Good. Be the best team in the league. Good. And come playoff time when all the teams are better and you're bounced in round 1, what do you do then if you're the Colorado Avalanche? Ooh. We win the cup. No, I don't think we win the cup. Anything changes. Honestly, we win the cup. Pronger baby still happens without him because his wife makes him leave and goes to Anaheim, and he wins the cup in Anaheim. Regardless, he was always leaving to a team that didn't have very good female reporters. I wish he would have been a better man and kept his pecker in his pants, but a douchebag is going to be a douchebag regardless of what jersey he wears. Chris Pronger was a douchebag when he played before in St. Louis. He was a douchebag when he came to Edmonton. He was a douchebag when he left, and he's a douchebag now. That's what I keep saying, Renegade, but nobody wants to take that in consideration. All people tell me is, oh, they're a great team. A great team with one run. They went on one run and got lucky to be on that run. Other than that, Nathan MacKinnon has only been in the second round twice. I hate that fucking argument. Oh, Colorado's a good team. Since when? Yes, Renegade. He cheated on a reporter for the A channel, got her pregnant, and when his wife found out, she demanded a trade out of Edmonton. It wasn't Pronger that wanted to leave, folks. That's why I say wives have a big say in what happens in NHL players' careers. As a family member of an NHL player, I do attest to that as being true. If your wife does not want to play there, you do not play there. You will not play there. My family member had contracts to play in certain teams, and the money was more than what he got playing for the team he signed for. But because it was in an area that his wife did not want to go to, and his wife did not want him going to, he didn't sign there. He took less money to play where the wife wanted him to play. Coincidentally, they've been divorced, and he regrets making that decision. No, Sarah. No, Sarah, she didn't. Want to know why? Because money talks and bullshit walks. She liked the money he got, and she liked the fact that he's not really home most nights. So, yeah. She's still with him. Still married to this day. Bastard child out there and all. That's right, Renegade. Patrick Maroon is better than Nathan MacKinnon. Matthew Tkachuk is better than Nathan MacKinnon. Sam Bennett is better than Nathan MacKinnon. You're not wrong. You're absolutely not wrong, and it's disgusting. It's disgusting how vastly different it is. And it's different because of the way the regular season overtime is. Yeah. Because she didn't have a life skill. Like, that's the thing about Chris Pronger's wife, is she had no life skills. She got married to an NHL player, made money off of that. She's Mrs. Pronger. It sucks. But yeah, no, my cousin's wife at the time, she didn't want to go to certain cities, and She told him, you can go there, but I won't be here when you get back. So he's like, well, we'll take the off season and we'll take it. Here's 7 teams that want me. Here's the offer from all 7 teams. Hey, and I applaud you for that. I applaud women that know what their worth is, and enough's enough sometimes, right? There's a breaking point. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a douchebag too, but I'm a friendly douchebag. Like, hey man, hey. You've got more of an education than I do. I have a grade 9 education, and I don't say that to be proud, but I have a grade 9 education. I've done pretty well for myself. Yeah. Oh, absolutely, Renegade. Absolutely. Wow, that all went south in the Minnesota-Winnipeg game. Jesus. That went south in a hurry. But yeah, no, I thought it was weird that some of the teams that were offering him contracts offered him a lot of money to go, but because they were in not so favorable areas or markets, you know, like, it's yeah, no, exactly. And when I was in grade 9, I was not in a really good living situation with my parents. I'm not going to get into all that. Y'all don't need to know my past and my trials and tribulations. But it got to the point where if I didn't leave, I would have came to blows with my old man. So I left. I got a job, and I was like, you know what is the point of me going to school? Oh, no, man, it's awesome. I totally agree with you, though. I totally agree. I just read your comment. No, like, I was working. I was like, wow, this is what money feels like. I had my own apartment. I was like, what do I need to go to school for? I'll just work and make it last. Well, unfortunately, as you get older, that education comes in a little bit more and more handy. Especially nowadays. Like, I'm talking to some kids nowadays and some jobs. No, it wasn't quite like that. But some jobs, like, they won't even look at you unless you have 1 year of university or a university degree. And that's sad. Like, really? When did education become requirement for a job and work ethic? I'm glad I'm a carpenter. I'm glad I'm a tradesman. Like, I'm glad I know how to do drywall and framing and roof. Like, you name it, I can do it. Okay. Not me, friend. I stayed away from that scene. Too much of a headache. Yeah, it probably is, but I'm not that smart to talk my way out of that. If they were to ask questions, I wouldn't be smart enough to answer them. You're not wrong. Like, being a single income, even for a man, is hard. Like, I didn't even go to trade school, Renegade. I didn't even think about going to trade school. Like, maybe I should have gotten that type of ticket, but I was just working my ass off. Like, I had a pastor friend that I knew that was a drywaller, and he was looking for an apprentice. Right? And he was looking for an apprentice, and I said, hey, how hard is it? How hard is it to drywall? Mud, spackle, do all that. He's like, well, it's not. It's hard work, but easy work. So, 6 months of him training me how to do it, I said, hey, any chance that I could get my own, like, I went and bought my own guns, I went and bought my own hammer, my own nail gun, everything. And I said, hey, any chance I can go do a job by myself? I got a job by myself doing a one floor in this house. He's like, hey, go do this one room. He got the house. He said, you can do one room by yourself. If it looks good, then we'll move on and you can do more. If it looks like crap, obviously you're not ready and you're going to be with me the whole time. Did a pretty damn good job. I started getting jobs for myself. $3,000 here, $3,000 there. Off to the races. You're not wrong, Nick. That was my biggest life lesson, was mudding. Yep. No, and he had connections in the small town we lived in, and there was always somebody building something, and he's like, hey, I'm not in town right now, or I need to do this for my church. I have a guy. It absolutely is who you know and the right circumstance. But remember, who you know, if you bail and make a mistake, who you know ends up hurting you. Like that, thankfully, I've never burned the bridges that I've built. Like, family, yeah, I kind of have burned bridges, but that's a lot of them and not really a lot of me. But I'm still friends with a lot of my elementary school buddies, right? Like, if you're a friend with me, you're a friend for life. Unless you do something really, really bad. Who you know only gets you so you still got to do the skills, yeah. Like he said, I can get you in the door, but it's up to you to take it. I can get you in the door, but it is completely up to you how long that door stays open or how far you go. I'm set for life. Yeah. Oh no, it's fun. Like, now I'm in my 40s and still drywall is a passion. Like, I look at my basement and how unfinished it is and mad that I can't do anything. Just supplies are expensive right now. A fitty. Longbird, you piece of garbage.
Ice time, 2 shot attempts, 2 hits. Expect Longbird to continue his shift disturbing in the second period.
Shift disturbing, eh?
Thank you, Scott. Frame the towel, frame the picture, I think, for Ryan Lombard.
Well, I'm wondering, Scott, if I can get a picture post-game with you, it'd be a real treat for me.
Well, you can be Riding shotgun with McDavid and Scott Oak. What do you think, Scott?
No problem. It'll be my pleasure to pose with you, Kelly.
I'll put it up in my office, my friend.
People can't forget that years ago you were my broadcast partner in the West, and then you took off for the bright lights of the studio in Toronto.
I moved on past you, my friend.
But my feelings weren't hurt at all.
1999 will get you anything. It is the Flames on a brief carryover power play to start the second. That is come and gone.
No goal scored on that power play for the Flames. Just like Tuesday.
And the Calgary's own Sharangovich. 7 of the season opened.
Everything shower. You know, it's been a minute since.
Sharangovich.
I will pass, good sir.
Keep it alive for the Oilers. At the line, Nurse. Nearly hit the official. Draisaitl. Trying to maintain possession. Weegar will backhand that one into the near corner Edmonton territory. Michael Backlund is there.
You guys are too much.
To his Zeri, who comes up with the puck. Zeri. Oh, wow. Backlund and Nurse tiled up. And
Yeah.
Zeri got an opportunity to Coleman in front. Nurse and Backlund separate 2-on-1.
2-on-1. McDavid puck goes. McDavid off the post. Oh.
I think he hit the elbow as Dustin Wolf gets a little kiss.
Well, there's a puck battle in the Flame zone between Weegar and Draisaitl.
Wow. McDavid's got the drops.
He was really slow in getting back. And he's reaching for his face. I'm not sure Weegar got him a little bit. Watch this 2-on-1. And McDavid, he's such a good shooter this year. He's got 23 goals on the season. And he is going far side, brings it right off the crossbar.
Nick, you're something else.
Oilers start the second in a hurry. McDavid wins this face-off. Exchange with Bouchard. Goes back to Bouchard.
After you wax, what do you want? You're only like 2 beers in, lightweight.
Zeri comes back.
Oh, speaking of turkey, I'm still hungry. I might go grab a plate. Second intermission. Chow down. Chowda! Shots are 14-9 for the Calgary Flames. 1-1 is the score. Second period just got started.
Redirected by Kevin Ball. Richard Hopkins has lost the stick. Flames come up. Rasmus Anderson skate to Frost.
That looked very offside, but hey, what do I know?
Anderson able to handle that puck well.
Chances at both ends.
Don't
The
tell
Flames come
anybody.
back, and they get another good chance on Ingram.
Oh, turkey full of chowder. That would be disgusting considering I don't eat chowder.
Rasmus Anderson gets it to him, and Frost
I'm not a big seafood guy.
on net.
I'm a prairie boy. Steak and potatoes. I stay away from the fish and the seafood and all that fun stuff. That's my wife's thing. She's the seafood connoisseur.
Weegar at the line. Plays up top. Huberto takes a look. Kuznetsov snaps it on and is stopped by Ingram.
Shaved by Ingram.
With BetMGM's responsible gambling tools like deposit or time limits, you can always mull it over ahead
You
of time.
don't need no prehistoric know-how.
Ingram's been a real steady force for them. Like, he's really calm in the net. You can really see it each and every time he handles the puck, and he's been really good tonight, not giving away any rebounds.
Well, with the injury to Tristan Jarry, it's a what have you done for me lately in the Oilers crease?
Yep.
Yeah, Tristan Jarry's still going to be out for another 3 weeks.
Frost moved in. Savoy thought he broke it up. Coronado follows up. Frost tucks back to Kuznetsov. Left stop. Coronado on the rebound. Swipe but miss. That was Stastny. That cleared the front for Edmonton. Kuznetsov trying to hustle back. Savoy was there. They couldn't get the inside clear path as the Flames recover, but nearly give it up again. Henry takes it out of the air. Bobbling puck slashed up the middle. And Calgary will have a comeback.
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Flames will spread it out as they change.
It's chowder, not chowder. Oh, I can never go wrong with the Flames reference.
6 and 7 for the Panthers when they beat the Oilers in 2024. The Stanley
That's almost as bad as the Harry Potter That's almost as bad as the Harry Potter reference. What a pass on a tape of a Calgary Flame. Lomberg scores 2-1 Calgary. What an assist by Regula. One goal lead again. They started with a 1-goal lead. Because he does a lot of things right. Like, he does a lot of things right. That's probably his first actual mistake he's made in a long time. Just not paying attention fully on that one. It's not going to work. Not going to work.
It helps their defensemen so much with their exchanges. Incredible.
Well, it has to be a part of the game now, it seems, but we've joked before, your stick behind the net was
A 2x4.
yeah, a little bit heavier than the ones these days.
But still, it's such a great skill. I mean, hand-eye coordination. It's not
Oh,
easy
shut up.
along the glass.
Trying to angle that to Roslovic, succeeds and plays it in. Does Roslovic for goals and trying to take away time and space was Weaker who laid it out. Calgary. And then from opposite it. Draisaitl all the way around the Calgary zone. Bouchard. Roslovic.
I don't think he was the main reason of it.
Colson up top there.
I'll have to rewatch that game. I just think you're too tough on players that aren't superstars. Which makes sense. That's 3 posts.
Oh, boy, what a setup. Ekholm rips this one.
2 posts in the same area, but 3 in total. But yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I just think that a guy making that little money, he's going to make mistakes. He's playing a lot of hockey that he's never played before. And it's usually pretty good hockey. He's played pretty damn well. So, we've hit a lot of posts this game, for sure.
The draw. Oilers find the puck. Richard Hawkins working in the corner. Kevin Ball on him. Ball aggressive in that first period with the hit on McDavid, as Luke pointed out. Centering pass by Hyman. Didn't connect with the white jerseys there.
I guess we expect perfection. I don't know. I don't expect a bad pass like that. I agree. You kind of got to pay attention to what you're doing. But we'll get it back.
You can join CBC for the New Year's Eve live Cross Canada Countdown. We're celebrating across the country, rating in the new year for each time zone. It all starts at 9:30 in Newfoundland, wherever you watch CBC.
Well, the Michael Backlund line, they're going to do a nice job getting to the front of the net. Coleman gets it up to Zeri. There's Backlund with a terrific redirect, and Ingram with a heck of a save. I loved his positioning by the Oilers goaltender.
Interesting statement.
The boards going out. Swarm, Frost shoots, looking for the redirect.
Just don't let them get the next one, right?
Stastny trying to get out. Flames kept it in. Hold it longer than Henrico. One-handed up to Mangiapane. Mangiapane cutting back through the bridge.
That was a trip. And then an interference. Not called. Wow. Okay.
Knocked down by Frost. Good hand-eye at center. Morgan Frost coming in. He gets tripped up. Wants the call.
That was a trip too. Damn.
Stavich had his stick tied up by Mangiapane. He was complaining.
And that's a call. So you let a trip go, you let interference go, you let a trip go, and you call that. Okay. Okay. That's tough.
Let's take a look.
That's garbage.
At what was a non-call here. Here's Frost and Emerson.
What do you mean non-call there? Call the other non-call the other way too there, Kelly. Show that other one.
Grabbing the stick of Rustevich. There's no doubt about that. You grab the stick out of the guy's hands, you're going to go to the penalty box. Flames got an opportunity here on the power play with the 2-1 lead.
One is 1 for 1 on the kill. Second.
That's bad reffing. Like, that's a penalty, sure. But the other two should have been called too.
Goals on home ice this season. Anderson tried to
Yeah, well.
keep it in with the left skate blade, could not. Anderson surveys, drops it back.
It is what it is, folks. 14 minutes left to go in the second period.
Passes across the line to Coleman.
Shots are 6-1 in favor of Calgary this period.
Some traffic in front, shoots it. A piece of that off of Kadri, off of it, off of Ingram and out.
Boy, you can just see the energy here.
Hold this stick. No, that was a Mangiapane penalty, absolutely. But to miss the trip on Mangiapane earlier in the shift, and then the blatant interference where he took two players out, it's kind of sus. Hold my stick with your teeth.
Again, Sharangovich. Henrique wins it. He was perfect in the first, was Henrique in the face-off circle, and he'll clear this one down. Sharangovich off the drop back yet again from Calgary. Backhander across the line. Huberdeau off the boards, finds Anderson. Coleman. Plays to Rasmus Anderson. Now Huberdeau. Spins it back to Anderson, fakes a shot. Anderson pressure, finds Huberdeau. Looks across, Sharangovich can pull the one-timer, gets it away now, and a left pad stop by Ingram. Flames trying to keep it in, Oilers and Henrique can clear, Coleman resets. Sharangovich down low for Kadri, looks across. Sharangovich back to Kadri, pull move, nearly found the top corner, short side. Puck bounces in front, Edmonton gets back to it, and they'll bounce it out.
Boy, what a nice trade by the Oilers to get
30 seconds left to go in the power play for Calgary. They're second in the game.
Right flank shot, getting up there twice, taking it away.
Rustevich on the second unit for the Flames power play. Joel Farabee. Now Morgan Frost to Farabee. Back to Frost. Some room. Frost hangs on to that puck. One-timer Weegar knocked down in front. Janmark got a piece, but Colson trying to spring Janmark. Picks it up short-handed and just tucks it into the corner. Takes a little time off the clock. And that'll just about
1-on-4, Janmark, you beauty.
the Flames, and Mangiapane comes out. Oilers are 2 for 2 on the kill. That was McDavid able to move that up. Mangiapane
So how's that not holding? Two guys hold McDavid in front of the net. Not called there, eh, ref?
tried to swat it to the front.
You're a beauty.
Bouchard. Kuznetsov. Flames changing. He'll rip it past.
You're a beauty.
And Ingram on the back glass. Stretch pass. Hyman.
That's the code. Code word.
Swings all the way around.
Ref.
Keeps away from McDavid. Bouncing puck up the boards. Echo. Pressured by Lambert. Flames get it out. Here comes Klapka. Took a cross check from Bouchard. Ingram. Into the hands of Backlund. Flames work it around. Kevin Ball. This shot locked in front. Echo on the reverse. Oilers the long change.
It's a lot of slashing.
McDavid dialing it up.
Bet the refs. You'll never lose.
Fire around the Flames zone.
First $25 are on us.
Near point.
You put in 5, we put in 25.
David reappears, shuffles the deck, and a stop there by Wolf to Rowe.
Oh, if only that's how she worked. 2-1 Calgary, 10:51 left to go in the second period. Oy. You lose money not taking this offer. Yeah, pretty much, right? It's fucking chilly down here, though. I honestly feel like our furnace is not on. What's going on is the Oilers are just getting outworked right now. They're getting outbeat to every loose puck. It's a Calgary team that got embarrassed by Edmonton on Tuesday. And is not going to let that happen again. They've also hit 4 or 5 posts. Yeah, the Flames are definitely out shooting and taking to the Oilers, though, Drew. You're absolutely right.
Kelly, I know you thanked a few in your day.
Oh, boy. Yeah, most of those hit the post and went in on me, those guys. That was the problem.
Well, you got your positioning right. As did Wolf.
Yes, indeed.
Oilers on the draw. Nurse shot checked up off the stick of Farabee. Edmonton on the outside, trying to keep it alive. Farabee able to force that one out.
That's a whole lot of hooking and slashing. He grabbed the Oilers stick. No call on that, though. Power play coming up for the Oilers. Gotta call that. If you're calling those other shits, you gotta call that.
This winter helped make the season kind by joining CBC and supporting food banks in your community. All it takes is 1 can of food, $1, or even 1 hour of your time. Visit cbc.ca/kind for more information.
Young Kuznetsov, his second minor penalty of the game. This one's 2 minutes for tripping. Takes down Leon Draisaitl. So the Oilers scored on the first time that Kuznetsov was in the penalty box. See what happens this time.
That was a
Yeah, you're not wrong, buddy. Still gonna embarrass them tonight. I'm feeling a 5-3 hockey game coming off for the Oilers. Second power play for Edmonton. In case you're late, Novich made it 1-0 Calgary. Bouchard tied the game on a power play. And then Lomberg made it 2-1 Calgary.
Nearly a short-handed break for Coleman, who's got 3 short-handed goals this season.
Yeah.
Across. Draisaitl. Far boards, Calgary zone. Works back to the line.
You're not wrong, Epic. You're not wrong.
Bouchard on to Nugent Hopkins, gets it back. Oilers patient here. David out in front for Nugent Hopkins, but
Almost tapped in.
get there, and he'll cover up.
Well, I think everybody thought that McDavid was going to go into the slot or the bumper position with Hyman. I did. And yet he's going to be on the back end. He's going to go across the crease to Nugent Hopkins. But Rasmus Anderson read that play really well. I was certain that he was going at Hyman, and Dustin Wolf was able to get a stick on it as well. Good play by McDavid.
Quick puck movement off the draw. Bouchard lets it go. Stopped by Wolf. Draisaitl off the skate of Coleman. That'll clear the zone for Calgary.
That's a second really great play by Coleman on the PK.
I wouldn't go that far about Wolf. He's okay.
McDavid in a hurry. Now Hyman pops it over to Bouchard. Draisaitl taking a look. McDavid Oilers get tight in front. Off a stick of ball. That one close to getting out. Bouchard kept it in. Now Anderson will send it out. Short-handed. Here's Kirkland. The shot was blocked.
Too passy.
Up ice, Oilers. With Draisaitl. Nugent Hopkins. I'm going to go back to Nugent Hopkins this time. It was Mackenzie Weegar that found it. Joel Farrell.
Way too passy.
All the way down to Ingram.
Different power play altogether from the first one. First one was smooth.
David with 7 power play goals this season. Sprinting up ice. Curls around behind Wolf. Draws a crowd. Nurse now spreads it out. Echo into the corner. Gets it back. Echo takes the shot. Nurse shoots that one wide. McDavid in behind Wolf. Out of the box is Kuznetsov. Flames kill this one off. They're
No goal.
2 on the penalty kill. Oilers still at the puck. Nurse into the slot. Ball had his played there to separate from Henry, but Edmonton able to keep it alive a second time. Henry shoots. That one blocked. Took the stick right out of the hands of Jonathan Huberdeau, who races to the Calgary bench. Ball a heavy hit on the
That's another cross check. What are you doing, you stupid goon? You cross checked him. He's all 5'4". Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Calgary number 7, Mike Raleigh cross-checking.
Go to the box, you idiot.
All right, so a little bit too aggressive on ball.
What do you mean a little bit too aggressive? Hey, Kelly Rudy, stick to the Calgary Flames broadcast, you goof. Addicted to no such thing. No such thing to addicted to candy. You can't be. That's no such thing. Too much sugar. No such thing. It's like a girl too pretty and a car too fast. Oilers got to score here now. You've got to figure out a way. You got the commercial timeout, so you didn't have to call a timeout. Let's go, boys. Let's get the big boys out there. There was no intent to injure. It's just a stupid penalty to take. And then beak about it. Like, why did I get a penalty? You cross-checked the small guy in the chest. I have both. Nums. I'm a very candy sweet type of guy, so it's if it's sweet, if it's sugar, if it's candy, it's in my house and not for my kids. Oilers got to score on this, though. You will never hear Jack Michaels and Hockey Night in Canada when the Calgary Flames play. Especially in Calgary. You're going to hear this dumbass Kelly Rudy and John Abbott. Yeah, he's on the radio broadcast right now.
This Oilers power play, one of the best in league history. You can't keep taking minor penalties.
So ball frustrated on the cross check against Savoy. And the Oilers power play back to work. The Flames just off of a big kill with Kuznetsov in the box prior.
Puck dropped unfairly.
Coleman against Draisaitl on the dot. Draisaitl wins it back. David bobbled it for a moment. Took a look. He's pressured by Backlund. Oilers hang on to it.
Gotta get a goal here.
Bouchard with traffic in front. Fan on the pass. Coleman is still short-handed. Coleman. Nice move to get around Bouchard on the Backlund. He hangs on to the puck and plays it in deeper. Backlund cycles down to Coleman. What an effort by those two Calgary killers.
Once again, great job by Coleman. Just like the last penalty kill.
Nugent Hopkins nearly lost it. boards down low around the Draisaitl. Wanted lead from McDavid. Finding it was Anderson, but Draisaitl recovers. Spinning pass by McDavid. Anderson is there again. McDavid nearly had it. Barely swipes a bouncer right onto the Edmonton net.
Delicious duo. Yeah. 1 minute left to go in the power play. 7 minutes left to go in the second period. 2-1 Calgary.
Oilers working down low. Draisaitl pressured by Hanley, who's right there. He's trying to take away time and space. Weegar bouncing puck will stay in.
Come on.
Draisaitl into the point. Evan Bouchard to Draisaitl. McDavid. Bouchard. McDavid. Throws around Wolf. Draisaitl want to go back to McDavid.
Draisaitl passes the puck to nobody.
Short-handed. Drops back. Coleman. A shot stopped by Ingram as he gets a great short-handed look.
Well, the Flames doing a real nice job of
That's just a bad power play.
They're aggressive when they need to be. You see her forcing a turnover. Hooper will watch Coleman jump off the bench, though. That's where he comes from, and he gets a great opportunity.
That's just a bad power play.
10-foot advantage there because he jumped off the bench. And Bouchard did a nice job originally on Huberto, angling him off to the side, but Coleman came on the ice and made himself available. Smart play.
Blake Coleman and Joel Farabee, 3 short-handed goals apiece this season. So they can be dangerous. Oilers have 5 seconds remaining in the penalty to Kevin Ball.
It'll always be 6:30 Chad to me.
Just at the tail end of that power play. Ball escapes the box. Flames have killed 2 of 3 against Edmonton. Coleman ends up right back on the Wolf, and he'll be alert with the glove. Flames have the go-ahead goal from Ryan Long.
Man, my nose. Having a deviated septum sucks. Hey, what up, Saggy?
On Draisaitl, and that had to change, and so far tonight it has. Connor McDavid on an 11-game point streak. He's got 3 4-point games, more 4-point games than he's got 1-point games. So what are the chances the Calgary Flames can keep McDavid off the score sheet the rest of the way to increase their chances of holding on to this lead and winning the game?
Well, it's hard for any team in the league these days.
Yes.
Looking forward to your chat with McDavid on After Hours.
Oh my gosh, me too. First time in 6 years I've been on that show. Scott wants me never to be on the show again. I suspect.
No, I don't believe that. We've got a little ways to go as Lomberg hits for good. Yeah, remarkably, McDavid has 3 17-game point streaks in his career, including to end last season. He's got more points in the 11-game streak this year than he had to end last year in 17.
What a streak he's on right now. Just
The one, the only.
50 points so far tonight. Klapka hard hit, and that is the return from Nurse. Those two have
Ryan Smith.
had it out since the end of last Tuesday's
Of course, you guys
game.
can see it because it sucks. It's Ryan Smith.
for a response, right?
Klapka re-engaging.
I hate how my
Goals and Mangiapane come up. Mangiapane's
green screen is so bad.
who got just enough. Calgary swings over.
What did I get for Christmas?
Far side, just out of his reach. Calgary
I got a t-shirt.
swatted up the boards by Edmonton. Uyghur thought he had it, but
I got some chocolate.
over his blade. Sassy doubles back on it.
That is Captain Canada, definitely. A guy that I
By Draisaitl.
played against in real life,
Pulls it up ice. On the
and I admire the shit out of.
Cole's in some room. Not sure he realized how much he had, but Flames will be able to break it up.
I will tell you this. NHLers at 50 speed
Angled into Dustin
are better
Wolf.
than any men's league players at 100.
Just away from Zach Hyman. Ball and backhander. In but briefly. Oilers turn it
3.5 left to go in the second period. All Calgary right now. Shots are 24-14. Score is 2-1.
drives to
Both in favor of Calgary.
eludes his grasp, and here comes Connor McDavid. Pressure to the boards by Backlund. Flames supporting on the near boards.
Yeah.
Coleman off his stick. Bouchard saves his own for Edmonton. McDavid lifted a stick. He's got the puck. Bouchard a blast, and that's one to the blocker side.
Oh, he didn't miss by much, John.
Nugent
Yeah,
Hopkins.
Nick, that was something else, eh?
McDavid. Flames on their heels a bit here. Hyman was knocked down in the slump. McDavid swings to Bouchard. Back to Connor McDavid. McDavid trying to dangle. That one poked away by Zeri. Echo the blast. And a stop.
Oilers now finally got pressure. They finally realized what pressure does.
Real physical game started by Lomberg on his last shift. Going in Regula, good hard hit on the young defenseman. Then Klapka, he's going to get hit by Nurse. Good play. How about Mackenzie Uyghur? Similar to the first period, he's going to take away that pass on a 2-on-1. Second real good play by Uyghur defensively. And then Kadri with the big hit on Stastny. Great game.
All right, Oscar told us this morning he felt his team gave him too much room as Regula's shot was blocked, and you certainly see the Flames trying to tighten things up. That play goes offside at the Oilers line.
Yeah, Ryan Huska mentioned it.
No, that guy's back on the ice. Apparently, he was just a. It was a wound. A flesh wound.
And so for that reason, I think we expected a more enthusiastic start by the Flames carried over here into the second period.
Anderson from center rips it deep. Regula there, bouncing puck. Huberdeau head up. Leaves behind the net for Coronado. Rasmus Anderson near point. Swings it back down low. Huberdeau centering it. Out of the reach of Frost. Oilers come back to it. Toss it up. Picks it up. Swings to Nurse off his stick. Right on Wolfu. Battled that one back into the corner. Glove pass will stop that play.
Chris Knobloch's done a great job with this Oilers team, and as much as everybody talked that they're
Oh, wow. Must have been what? 10 years now? He played in a men's league, and a senior men's league I played in. Long time ago. That was what? That was at least 10 years now.
Change Skinner and Kulak.
I didn't play with him. I played against him.
Well, they made a lot of other changes in the summer.
Him and the team he played on were Stony Plain, and they kicked our asses.
Draisaitl. Fake backhand, right forehand up the board. Spot Colson. Now Draisaitl. Moving up the middle. Returns.
It's got to be 10 or more years now.
Cuts to the high slot. Swings back to the line. Bouchard. Pressure by Sharangovich. Colson spins a backhand down low to Draisaitl. Kuznetsov goes right after him. Battle along the end boards. Gathering Mangiapane there. Weeder appears with the puck. They'll bank it down. No icing. Flames will hurry up the change.
Yeah, Bouchard got a stick on that puck.
Just over a minute remaining in period number 2. It's a one-goal hockey game in Calgary. Third meeting of the season between these two provincial rivals. There's 1 minute remaining in the second period. Up ice, Hyman. On the outside, Addison turns with him. Ball takes over. Nugent Hopkins swings it down low. McDavid to Hyman. Shot stop. Bobble puck. Wolf got enough to just let go with the glove. Lost his goal stick, did Wolf. They'll get it back. Oilers working. McDavid. And a one-timer. That one fought off by Dustin Wolf. As Nurse let it rip. Late period pressure for Edmonton. Darnell Nurse.
No, not then.
Stastny back to Nurse up top. McDavid crossed over.
2016.
Piece of the stick by Coleman. Nurse over. Knocked over the stick of McDavid. Ball finds it. And he will clear. And will that run out the clock?
It will run out the clock. 2-1 after 2. Yeah, you're not wrong. The 3 wins in a row, it's hard for the Oilers. But you know what? They're going to go on like a 17, 18 game winning streak. And all is going to be forgiven and forgotten. But 2-1 Calgary after 2. Oilers got to find a goal. No, I wasn't a goalie. Thankfully, he would have scored 15 by himself. He played for the Stony Plain Eagles in 2016. Unfortunately, he got knocked the fuck out by some dirty shit. I wish I could tell you that a lot of people were happy to see him play in that league. I wish I could tell you that I wish I could sit here and tell you that people were excited to see the Stony Plain Eagle team play with Ryan Smith on it and a lot of other good players. Unfortunately, you have a lot of idiots that think, oh, you're Ryan Smith. I'm going to make a name off you. And one guy did. Yeah, it was dirty as fuck. And everybody that was in the league hated that guy for it. Like, there was no need for it. Like, I don't know if that was the last game that guy ever played in that league, but it was pretty close to being the last game. Yeah, like I said, like, watching him, and I've seen a lot of other, my family member being one of them, ex-NHLers who have retired and not... if I could catch him, I would have. When I say Ryan Smith at 50%, and I had conversations with him afterwards, and I asked him, "This is you at what on a rating of you're going all out, balls out 100 to 80, 85, 70, 75, 25, 10%." He said most games he played between 50 and 40%. And he was still out there doing laps around the other players. Like, he out there by himself could lap you, dangle through you, make a pass through your legs, like, and that's him 50%. And I talked to my relative. I want to say he's a cousin, but he's like my second cousin. He's older than I am. He's been retired for a long time. But see him play in beer league and men's league, even at his age, yeah, it's like That's what separates the average player from the NHL player. Just the speed at which they work and the IQ that they have. The core strength that these guys have. Like, I think my core strength is pretty good. I think I've got strong legs. But compared to NHL players, my legs are twigs compared to the tree trunks these players have. Like, it was an experience. Like, obviously when you're in it and you're playing, you don't like getting whooped on 7-1, 12-3. One score that I seen the Sony playing play was like 20-7. Like, obviously you don't like getting whooped on, but what an experience to actually see that. Like, now I'm just a washed up, never was 40-something that can barely breathe through his nose. No, I'm not one of those kids that, I would have made it to the show if it wasn't for an injury. No, I never would have made it to the show. I didn't have the education, nor did I have the drive to do it. It was a lot of speaking to everybody I speak to. It's commitment. Not just for you, but for your parents, your family, financially. Like, you have to sacrifice a lot to be a pro athlete anywhere. Not just a pro hockey player, but a pro baseball player, football player, basketball player. You have to sacrifice friends, weekends, vacations. I'm not that guy. I liked playing video games with my friends on Saturday mornings and afternoons, not going to the rink and practicing for an hour, coming home, rehydrating, getting food in me, and then going to power skating for 2 hours. Nick, I mean, nah. I do have lots of conversations with people. Oh, I would have been this if I just... No, you wouldn't have. Because you don't have that drive. Like, you as an adult right now, I can tell you as a kid never had that drive of 5 a.m. wake up, travel to the rink, skate hard, go home, go back, do it again. Summers, you're on the ice. Just, it's not for everyone. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay saying I was and never was. Oh, speaking of coach, let me be right back. I gotta go find my coach coat. Maybe turn the heat on this bitch. When I was 12? Yeah, right, eh? Yeah. The Castle Downs. I played in Castle Downs a couple years ago. I played in that arena at Castle Downs. I blew my kneecap out at the Garrison. If you guys know where that is at all. Garrison Arena, there's one spot there at Arena 2 that has a patch of concrete in the corner I caught my skate on and blew my knee out. That was fun. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that completely. Out of town scoreboard, though, guys. San Jose 3, Vancouver 1. Vegas 4, Colorado 2 after 2. Make it a final 6-1 LA over Anaheim. The Blues beat the Predators 3-2. Yeah. The outdoor rink by where I live right now in Blue Quill. That's a nice outdoor rink too. Castle Downs early morning practice. Those were the days. Oh. Nostalgia. Hey boys, nostalgia. Now, in case you guys think I'm flubbing or not being truthful, Edmonton Eagles Hockey Club. Coach. I'll be back. I gotta go rescue the wife. I'll just take her up next time. Nice. Oh. Cross the fields and the dirt road. Yeah, it's funny because when I was in hockey, we could be on the ice when the Zamboni was on the ice because we were smart enough to stay away from the Zamboni. Nowadays, apparently, when the Zamboni's on the ice, you can't even be on the benches right now. Yes, I'm a coach of the Eagles here in Edmonton. See, that's why I kind of want to get a job working for my, like, I've been trying to get a hold of these guys at Blue Quill and see if I could join their staff. I'll volunteer. You don't even have to pay me. I'll do it for free. I'll be out there. I'll clean the ice. That way I can have the keys and I can have the lights on till midnight. Because our rink guy right now shuts the lights off at like 10 o'clock. Okay, cool. But maybe we have it open till midnight. Turn the lights off at midnight. Then I can have the keys and I can skate from like 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. Hi. One more. 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 Eat more potato. Eat more potato. Eat more potato. Eat more potato. Nom, 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 nom. You should be sleeping. Said you're awake. Eat more potato. Or drink milk. Either way. Right, Nick? And I already know how to drive the Zamboni. Long story short, small town rinks need to learn how to lock their doors at night. Dude, skating late is awesome because, especially when you have kids, because when my kids don't go to bed till 7, 8 o'clock. So yeah, that's perfect. 9 to like 11, couple hours just out there skating. There's turkey, gravy, and stuffing in here too. So it's not just mashed potatoes. You got the trifecta, and you're not eating. No daughter of mine, you are. Exactly, Nick. If the rink lights are on, go out and play. I have to cut my skates though. I have a pair of skates that are Bauer, and they got the thick ankle cushioning, but those just hurt my feet. I feel like it's just squishing my ankles too much. So I gotta take a X-Acto knife and cut the padding out of it. And like I wouldn't have the rink lights on till midnight every night. Like Saturday nights, like Friday nights, Saturday nights, late night hockey because weekends, right? But during the week, absolutely 9 o'clock, shut them down because people have work on the next day for sure. I can respect that and understand that, but we're in holidays right now, people. No, not did you eat? Right. Let's refresh this because I don't think the Oilers are in a deserved mid-meter. Yeah, no, definitely Calgary is the better team. (22-9) for hits.
2-1 game. The Oilers feeding oil country 50-50, presented by Rogers, is now live and supported.
Oh, I didn't even think about that, Epic.
Jackpot is at approximately $430,000.
I didn't even think about that.
And the bonus jackpot is over
Let's go for a walk.
$670,000.
Let's go get
Get
that.
your tickets now if you're in Alberta at EdmontonOilers.com/5050. 2-1 Flames. 20 minutes of regulation time remaining. John and Kelly with the call of the third.
Thank you, Scott. The Flames outscoring their opponent 15-7 in third periods this month, and we know Edmonton poised to push back in this final 20.
It's going to be a great.
See, this is the skate I have.
Fantastic.
Just the way we love it.
It's the Bauer Lightspeed Pro.
Mackenzie Weegar turns out third
And
backhand that one around. Chergovich tied up.
it has no flex whatsoever at all. I don't like them. I don't like them.
Chergovich, 4 shots through 2 periods, gets that puck out.
And there's that deep padding in here for your ankles. Maybe that's just me being nitpicky about skates, but
Snaps it ahead to Farabee.
I don't even know if putting them. Yeah, there's no giving them at all. I don't even know if putting them in the oven would help that. So I'm just gonna try and cut a little bit of the padding on the inside and hope that works.
Coming in and Frederick reaching out with that good reach his ball. He'll start the play ahead as Zary moved it to Coleman. Bouncing puck.
Man. Oilers got to win the third. Eat. Eat. Eat.
Set it up. Lyman chips it in. Huberto with a fluttering puck trying to get there. His stick was tied
Turkey,
up.
potato. Turkey, potato.
Flames go for the long clear and the high flip. Finding it is Coronado. And Huberto with them. Oilers able to prevent that. Eckel up ice. Nugent Hopkins drops McDavid in his skates. Puts it on and a cover up by Wolf with Nugent Hopkins in tight.
Well, Dustin Wolf in the first minute of the third on the first shift makes a nice save on Pot Colson. Pot Colson has a couple of options.
Yeah, they're not new.
There and see if there's a rebound.
They're probably
That was a nice play by Wolf.
7, 8 years old.
Colson. Kevin Biek's has been raving about him all season long. You got to know him in the summer and
Yeah, I'll just take an X-Acto knife to the padding on the ankle support.
his future with the
Just
Earned a contract, and among his 9 goals this season, 4 game winners, so seems to rise to the occasion for sure. Off the draw, Regula can't drift one through, nearly checked up. Back to the line it goes. That one tipped in front and raised high and wide over top of Wolf. Jones works back to the line. Regula angled off the stick of Haley into the corner. Oilers on the outside. Regula wraps it around again. Rustevich picks it up behind the Calgary net. Henry back up top again. Regula into the open corner. Rustevich got a piece. Hanley skates it and then passes to Monka. Looking for Kirkland. Can't find him. Mangiapane coming back in. Forward flame, Mangiapane. One of his good buddies, Anderson, right on him.
yes, indeed, he's got really good friends.
Lapka, spin move from the big man. Draws a raise to the crowd.
or you get a softer belly. More beer.
Everson right up the middle, off Savoy.
More beer, softer belly. It won't hurt so much. Hey,
Anderson
eat.
waiting. Spots
I
it,
said
knocks it
eat.
down and backhands it off the linesman. So it didn't get in deep. Then Paul stumbles into the Calgary zone. Draisaitl spreads it out on Colson. Works it around. Draisaitl centering off the stick of Wolf and Calgary, who came back to defend. Huberdeau navigating that errant stick from Savoy. Goldman. Right through the wickets of Huberdeau. Dropped it off, but Echo steals. Huberdeau hit hard. At the end of that chip by Draisaitl. Coleman comes right over to Draisaitl as Huberdeau and Draisaitl exchange words. McDavid in the meantime tests Wolf with a backhand. And he's equal to that on the Trapper side. Weegar. Off the blade. Hyman nearly stole. Coleman snaps it ahead into his shift. Huberdeau tried to place it for back, but nearly worked. Huberdeau to Rasmus Anderson on the ball. Sombrero ball shoots off the side of the skate, I believe. Now Anderson had that shot blocked. That looked like it was going in or close to it for ball. Huberdeau centering back, the shot blocked in front. Flames in an instant getting more pucks to the net. Anderson spins that one around. Longer. Brooklyn up top shoots. Right pass saved by Ingram, who stayed with it. Brooklyn again unloads and wide to the blocker side.
Wow, a tremendous shift by the Flames line again.
Lambert. That is stolen by McDavid. He's seen enough, and he'll just send it back for a regroup. Nurse hoping that Janmark would beat the race around Hanley. Flames pick it up. Sharangovich. Very knocked down by Darnell Nurse. Away from the puck. Bouncing into the Edmonton zone. Regula.
No, I haven't.
He's picking up here in the third period.
Tell me more about these new jerseys. I'm on holiday mode. I don't look anything up.
Backhanded by Weegar. Stolen by Ross.
Oh,
His shot disrupted by Kuznetsov.
I can't wait to see them.
Nurse lets it go. Stopped by Wolf. And an extra.
I can't wait to see them, man. Thanks for that info there, Nick. You're my jersey guy, man. Oh, you got your shooter back in your mouth? Okay. You're my jersey guy. Yeah. Yeah, Fanatics is going to be here to stay. They're overpriced and ugly as you know what, but that's why I go to a Chinese gift shop and get them for $30 each. Well, I will be looking forward to hearing about it. Thanks, though, Nick. What? Are you tired now? Too bad. You're awake. Shots are 25-22 for the Calgary Flames. 2-1 Calgary, 14.5 left to go in the third period.
Now we haven't maybe seen it quite yet in the points department, but it's coming. It's definitely, you can see it on the surface.
What's coming, Kelly? Your annual aneurysm?
Right.
Mangiapane couldn't get that one through. Flames block it. Frost trying to set it up. To Huberdeau, splits it in, one hands it on, and a save by Ingram. What a play by Huberdeau. Ingram's been sharp to start the third for Edmonton.
And what a great one-handed pass by Frost.
Stevich saw some traffic, cuts back, Hanley. Jones has it wallpaper to the boards, and Reek knocked down by Cole.
Oh, yeah? I'm going to have to get that guy.
Bouchard. Helmet comes off of Mangiapane, then Bouchard hits his own man Jones, who was in some discomfort on that shot block.
How expensive are jerseys? What kind of quality are you talking about? I know Lebanese have good quality for knitting and needlework.
Traded chances here in the third. Bouchard. Draisaitl back to the line. Bouchard. Stevich, long shift for him. He'll get it out, and the Flames will try to get a quick change in. Draisaitl, and that move to the net. Bladed right to the top of the crease. Farabee racing ahead the other way. Drops back for Anderson. To Sharangovich, and the stick coming back. Able to break that up from Savoy defensively. Now Podkolzin the other way. Nurse out in front. Draisaitl. Von Colson taking a look. Draisaitl. Pressured, lost control.
Lost control, he got tripped.
Rasmus Anderson away. Zary right back up. Makes a move. Swatted away by Stastny. Close to going to the corner. Coleman aggressively after the puck. In behind McDavid. Nugent Hopkins trying to find it, but stolen on the pickpocket by Coleman. Knocked down by Zary. Picks it up. Connor Zary. His shot. Blocked off a stick. Stastny in front of that one again.
Boy, every shift gets better and better, just more intensity.
Hi.
Connors turn it over. Zary finds it. On to Coleman.
I know you're trying to stay awake.
Backlund out of the corner, drives it in. Covered up by the glove of
You
Ingram.
just dropped your susu though.
What a great play by Frost, getting the puck to Huberdeau. One-handed
Hey,
pass,
Rosie.
launches, and then Huberdeau gets a lucky break and goes off the stick of Stastny. Huberdeau throws it right into the goal.
Oh. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Hey, what? Really? Really? You don't say. Oh, you don't say. Okay. Well, you're down here for the rest of the period. Whether you like it or not, because Mom needs a break from you. The mystery rotating meat log. Oh, it's not a mystery meat. It's beef or pork. But always blessed by the man who made it. What? What? Really? What? What? Waddy? Okay. What the hell is this commercial? Wolf? What the? Your wild side lives here. Wolf Willow. Ha, Jesus, Murphy. Anything to sell real estate, I guess. What? What? Waddy? Waddy?
Shooting average, and really, why aren't the Flames thinking we gotta get the puck to Lumberger?
Great story, Scott. Before that, he had 3 goals in the previous 122 games.
Yeah?
He is
Yeah, you gotta go to bed. You have 11 minutes.
So far tonight, but I think we're in store for a great 11:20 remaining as Janmark goes to renew up. Has a step, cuts the backhand, stopped by Wolf. Puck still available. Trying to find it was Frederick. Flames box that out with Rustevich. Frost, what a pass to find Coronado. Floats one, trying to return the favor this time to Sharangovich, but Frederick got back to defend.
That was such a smart play by Coronado. He didn't have any help whatsoever, so he just threw the puck in the corner, waiting for more troops coming on the way.
Janmark, earful for the officials. Fairby makes a move the other way and angled to the corner. Off defending from Bouchard. Calgary picks it up. Fairby backhanded into the slot, looking for Sharangovich. He was tied up. McDavid racing away with Draisaitl on Hyman. Draisaitl then shoots. Piece of that by Wolf, and then McDavid able to find that puck. Echo moving in off the line. Flames have numbers though. Bouchard the only man back. Fairby carried in. Fairby across. Shoot stop by Ingram. Down his ground. Fairby. Bouchard up the other way. Now McDavid lets it rip wide of the left side of Dustin Wolf.
Oh boy, this game's opening up just
This game's definitely.
Rasmus Anderson jumps ahead. He'll come
I like how this game is opened up, but who does it favor? The Oilers or the Flames?
His shot stopped and then redirected by
What, Rosie?
Huberto.
What?
Blake Coleman.
What?
Rasmus Anderson. Oilers. Savoy turned it over off of Huberto's blade. Bouchard will get it out. Edmonton trying to change on the fly here. Backlund picks it up. His shot rising. Stopped by Ingram against the crest.
Boy, chances both ends. How about Regula showing some good hands here? He sneaks in from the point position. Wolf with a nice save. And then Draisaitl, they're loading up with McDavid and Draisaitl on the same line. He's going to have an opportunity here. I believe Wolf made a bit of a save on that. And then Farabee gets a
Yeah,
chance
Bouchard knows how to play
on that
defense sometimes.
play. Still 2-1.
Still 2-1 Calgary late into the third period. What? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You wouldn't sleep for mommy, so guess what? You're stuck down here with me. My arm strength is better than your core strength. Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. Now what are you going to pull at? Now what are you going to pull at? Yeah. What?
St. Atlanta drive, taking Alexander Shocklee and New York Golf Club. This season starts tomorrow, 3 p.m. and 1 p.m. Right on SZN.
Where the Oilers ever played McDavid 20
All right, face off deep in the Oilers zone. 9.5 left to go in the third period.
tonight's game.
And they test the right pad of Ingram, who kicks it out. Farabee centering off the net to Sharakovich. Good hit from backhand to forehand. The Oilers will move out. There's the block from behind by Farabee. Oilers find the puck. Puck goes in. Stastny moving in. First damage on him. Puck goes in. Moves around. No home for Edmonton. Oilers can't get there.
What are you, an accordion? Out and in, out and in, out and in. Accordion, accordion. Just gotta have little
Boy, doesn't
buttons.
this tell you what the Flames and the organization thinks of Kristevich? He's out here with a lead under 10 minutes against the Oilers in the battle with Alberta. That tells you everything about what they think of his
Again?
growth and potential. The only thing they
Yeah.
want him to do, they
One,
keep reminding
two.
him, play a little
One,
faster.
two.
And that will come. He has such good patience, very calm demeanor. Plays really well. It's nice to see.
21-year-old's been a quick fit on the Calgary blue line.
Hey,
Sharp. Now McDavid. Around the partial block of Coronado.
another post. Make it 6.
Third bar the Oilers have hit tonight.
Well, the second one by McDavid.
Anderson got a piece. McDavid setting up. Tipped on by Hyman and is stopped by Wolf. What pressure from Edmonton.
Yeah, Wolf likes kissing that post.
All around it. The Oilers have loaded up, as I mentioned. Now Draisaitl's out there with McDavid. Watch
Oh,
his
shut
shot.
up,
He's got
Kelly.
a shooter's mentality this year.
You're fine, you don't want to be up there? Go
He's
down.
got 23 goals on the season,
Go run and play.
and the Oilers really pushing here. The Flames have done a nice job.
Well, you didn't want to be up here. You go run and play.
Protecting this one goal lead. It's not easy.
Right?
They are still pushing forward the Flames. I like it. They're not sitting back.
Yeah, to your point, Kelly, had 26 goals last year, 23 already this season.
Yep.
If posts were goals, I'd have 1,000 of them.
Anderson couldn't get that cleanly away from Hyman, who keeps it alive for the Oilers. Bouchard. David spins to Echo, gets it back. McDavid, watched by Coronado. Echo's shot rising, knocked down in front of Wolf. And so too was Hyman, who took a tough spill.
That's icing against Calgary.
The Calgary icing.
Okay, so next commercial I'm taking
Gets
upstairs.
that pass from McDavid and rips it on net.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it. No, it's not deflected. Hyman's trying to get out of the way. He recognizes that it's going to hit him and not. He's not going to provide a screen. It's just going to hit him, and so he's trying to get out of the way. Good thing he wasn't hurt by that high rising shot. Oilers
Come on, Edmonton, 1 goal now.
Backlund on to take the face-off. Won it back for the Flames.
Yep.
Coleman throws a hit, then takes one from Echo. Well, the bank went to the line, and it will flutter out. Bouchard will skate back with it.
Shots are now 30-26 for the Calgary Flames.
Backlund has Klapka with him. Backlund into the trailer. Coleman back to Backlund. Coleman scores.
That's 4-2. 4-1, sorry. 3-1.
After the Oilers continued to mount pressure, Flames able to survive. And they
I'm trying. I'm distracted by baby.
just tried to throw one.
3-1 Calgary.
Really made its way through. Emerson stopped shoots, and that one floated wide.
Go with the 4 posts the Oilers have hit.
Emerson. Down to Jones. Under 7 to go in the third. 2-goal gap on the board.
Yeah, absolutely, Kimo. Absolutely.
Around Stastny does force the puck out. Thought he was going to steal it. And took a bit of a header there. Trying to pursue it at the end of his shift. Others, we saw what they're capable of with some of that.
That's why you need to have Hopkins in the bottom 6.
See how much they gamble now, down by 2. Rosovic speeding up.
Everybody, Nick.
Stevich. The fake able to angle that off the glass. Frederick returns it in for Edmonton. Knocked down by Dustin Wolf. Good play around. Coronado trying to find it. On to Huberto. Drags it to center. Reaches the seats.
Let's take a look at this goal again. Michael Backlund.
Holy crap, let's take a look at this goal again. Holy shit, Kelly. What? I'd laugh if the Oilers came back and won this game.
Paul, who thought he had a helper on the first goal of the game from Calgary, did not. Gets one there. This one goes out. Dustin Wolf. No, very good shot from Edmonton. Regula tries to force one through. Blocked twice by the Flames. Away Sharangovich after Regula fell. Sharangovich in with Fairby. Sharangovich.
Yes, Rose.
Goes to Hanley. His shot blocked in front by Regula. As the Oilers deep air recovered, then they turn it over again. Calgary. For Sharangovich. Boy, trying to get Edmonton out of trouble. They'll make it across center.
Five minutes left to go in the third period. Oilers down 2.
Over 5 minutes remaining in It's a bounce around ball. Away is Hyman. He comes in, pulls it to the front. Stick saved by Wolf just to get it out of the crease. Bowman the other way. On to Michael Backlund. Backlund shoots and is stopped by Ingram, and he keeps the rebound away from Huberdeau, who's tracking to the front of the net. Bouchard the other way. On to Draisaitl. That wrister off of Kevin Ball, deflects into the corner. Draisaitl. Now to Ekholm. Traffic in front. One-timer. Bouchard stopped. Hyman on the rebound.
Scores! Connor McDavid, 3-2. Let's go!
Point streak reaches 12.
Do what you can when you can do it.
Back to within one.
This is all set up once again with that Evan Bouchard one-timer. It's such a hard shot that Wolf is there able to make the save.
Epic, that's 95% of teams in this league, though, man. That's 95% of teams in this league. Sorry, Janice, that's...
From Calgary.
Rosie. Yeah, Wallman can't come back fast enough, man. I agree with you. Wallman cannot come back fast enough. Unfortunately, he won't be back for another 2 to 3 weeks. Puck's out of play, 4 minutes left to go. Like, Janai, I get what you're saying, but that's every team in the league. When your top 6 doesn't play very well, you're not winning a game 90% of the time. That's just the way this league is. Unless you're a shit team that only has bottom 6 players. And I'll say this for Colorado, too. You take away what McKinnon and his line does with Makar and Taves on defense, that team sucks. You take away Colorado's top 6, Dallas top 6, Florida top 6. You take away anybody's top 6, and it's going to be a loss. But I get what you're saying, and I understand it. I respect what you're saying. But yeah, Epic, your comment about Regula. Yeah, he's slow. He's not doing too well. Yeah, unfortunately, you're not wrong there, Jenna. You're not wrong there. And that, you are completely right. Our bottom 6 does not pitch in enough. Well, they also don't play as much as every other bottom 6. And that's coaching. That's game by game. Unfortunately, we take a lot of dumb penalties. That gets the rhythm of the bottom 6 out. Unfortunately, we take probably the second or third most penalties in the league. And we don't get very many power plays. We capitalize. But I get what you're saying, Janice. Absolutely, they need to pitch in more. What happened to Wallman? It's a lower body injury. That's all they'll tell us. What do I think of Ingram? My honest opinion, Skinner 2.0.
Able to come up with a question or two. Oilers are staying over in Calgary tonight, flying to Winnipeg tomorrow for a game Monday. That and the fact that
And that's honest to God truth. It's a lateral Skinner. He's smaller and he moves faster.
Something like that, yeah, McDavid.
But other than that, he's giving me Skinner numbers.
Shot attempts.
Here's one from Draisaitl, and Wolf turned away with the right shoulder. You talk about loading up.
Wallman has a broken nose? I thought it was lower body.
Draisaitl.
Shows you what I know.
Missed on the blocker side. Wolf was going to his
I'll have to look it up when I don't have a baby in my arms.
intense moments in this Calgary zone. Going on up the boards to Backlund.
3 minutes left to go in regulation. 3-2 Calgary.
Back in for Edmonton. McDavid going to work center. You look at Greco pitching. Flames have numbers the other way. Michael Backlund. Plays going on. Wanted to shoot. Backlund
Broken bone. Oh, yeah. I read broken bone as broken nose. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Tips. Broken heart. Oh, jeez. Yeah, Echo was having a rough game, yeah. Well, 2:20 left to go in the third period. 32-30 shots for Calgary. 3-2 score for Calgary.
Sends it in. Ball chopping at it. Can't get around Roslovic. Colson sprinting to the bench. Out comes Nugent Hopkins. Anderson's got it. Angles to Klapka. He's pressured by Nurse. Finds Overall. Right through some traffic. Klapka keeps it alive. Makes a move on the backhand. Klapka. He scores.
That was a hell of a save.
So Ingram able to pull it off the line, and there he goes to the Edmonton bench. Nothing more dramatic than this. Bouchard. Edmonton net empty, 6 on 4.
No,
18 to go.
Wallman, broken bone.
That one redirected just past Wolf and wide.
1 minute remaining in the third period. 1 minute remaining in the third period. Oilers net empty. I
Tried to set up.
will put that graphic up now.
Coronado couldn't get it up. Bouchard across. Echo. Out of the side. McDavid center, and that one is handled.
49 seconds left.
Oh, boy, let's see
Come on, Edmonton. One more. One more goal.
how close it is to going in. What a power move by Klapka. Getting around Bouchard. Now he's going to go to the far side. It hits somebody in front. Klapka thinks it's in. Ingram, oh, he gets a break. It goes
Wow.
off the post, John. That's why I didn't sneak in behind. But earlier, how about Draisaitl with his great chance right through traffic and gets it past Backlund there. Draisaitl spots.
Timeout, Edmonton.
From a tough angle, he tries to go far side. You can see Wolf sliding across, almost a little bit too far by Wolf. What a great finish.
I know you're tired.
Good
I
eyes by
know.
you. The official was all over it as well. After the Flames thought they had that insurance marker.
Absolutely.
Let's get this goal here, boys.
By Klapka, who does a really nice job chipping the puck over the.
Holy fuck, Kelly Rudy. Enough with talking about a bad player getting lucky. What? What are you crying about? What-y?
Edmonton net empty. McDavid guys back to the line. Sharp steps into it off the post.
Fourth or fifth post now.
Oilers have been three crossbars and a post tonight. Trying to jam one on. That shot blocked. McDavid shot blocked as well. Flames trying to hang on. Backlund will clear. Empty net. Just wide. Oilers trying to put together one last. In jeopardy here. McDavid pulls up. Finds Bouchard. 8 seconds to go. On to McDavid. Flames break it up. Draisaitl shoots. Tipped on. Oh, what a save. Dustin Wolf keeps it on Calgary lead.
Incredible action.
Hey,
Right from the face.
hell of a game. Hell of a game.
Get it right back.
Oilers lose 3-2. Hit 5 or 6 posts. Wolf made the saves he needed to make. Ingram was good. Sometimes you win, then some you lose. Okay, you need to relax. You need to relax. Not much you can do if you're an Oilers fan. You can be upset all you want, but 2 teams out there, right? Sucks. Be upset all you want, guys, but that second period needed to be better, and it wasn't. Second period needed to be better, and it was not. We'll win 3. Don't worry about it. It's not our time right now, guys. It's all good. It's all good. Like I said, we can't be upset over a team that's miles ahead of everyone else. Yeah, you don't need to win 3 in a row. You can still make the playoffs. Just don't lose 3 in a row. See you guys on Tuesday when the Oilers play Boston. I'm not available tomorrow on Monday. The game is on Prime. Obviously. Prime games suck for everybody. So Wednesday will be the game that against Boston. At 7:30, I'll be here. Will not be here Saturday for that game against Philadelphia, but I'll be here for the next one. So anyways, you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll see you guys next week. Doses.